Hi there folks, you're watching the Black Predator Shooter 44 channel. Today we have one of the strangest cap and ball revolvers you will ever see, if we could call this a revolver. It's the Pepperbox revolver made in the shape of an 1851 Navy, or based off of an 1851 Navy frame. Now, this gun does not really bear any historical accuracy. I mean, obviously, Pepperbox revolvers were around back in the 19th century, but they were not made on an 1851 Navy frame, and they were, I believe, typically 4-shot handguns, whereas this is a 6-shot in 36 caliber. So we're gonna be loading up with some 36 caliber lead round balls. But hey, what the heck? Let's load it up and see what happens. Okay, so if we want to load this gun up, we have to take the cylinder off, and there's a set screw here in the arbor, so we're gonna just unscrew that. And I found the bit in my gunsmithing set that fits perfectly. So when you get this gun from Pietta, they provide you with nothing to load it up with. So I have my powder incorporated cylinder loading stand. However, my jag does not fit in the cylinder. So what I did was I took my 31 caliber loading rod that I have, and we're just going to use that to set the balls home. So I'm going to take the set screw off, just like that. And we're going to take that cylinder right off the frame. Now this cylinder has a very large capacity for powder. We're just going to use 30 grains though. I want to be able to have the benefit from having some kind of barrel length for the ball to actually pick up some velocity as it goes down the, I guess, barrel, we could call it. So that's why I'm going to go with 30 grains, but as you can see, I want to put a wad on here and push this home. As you can see when I do this, there's quite a bit of room in there. So I'll put a lead ball on top, 36 caliber 375 round ball. I'm just going to put it right here on the loading stand. Grab our rod and send her home. Okay, it's firmly against the ball. There's plenty of room, and we are good to go. Now, pardon my setup here today. My shooting table is still out of commission, so we're going to plan B. But we're making it work. So let's load up the rest of those chambers, cap her up, fire her downrange again. We are about 7 to 8 yards away from that target down there. We got the Pietta Pepperbox loaded up. Let's see how many rounds we can put on paper. As you can see, our sight radius isn't all that impressive, but let's see what happens. Sight picture, you know what I mean. Hey, that wasn't bad at all. Well, that is rather surprising. We had our first 2 shots were in the same hole, and the rest was in a very tight grouping. Pretty much just pointing at this dot and hoping for the best. So, not bad at all. Okay, let's see if we can ring up the steel target with the Pietta Pepperbox. One right there. So those last 5 shots, I did hit it, but it wasn't making a lot of noise. I don't know if I was just grazing it or not a lot of impact or what's going on. Okay, you know what we got going on. The shaving cream is down there. We got the 36 caliber Pepperbox loaded up. We're going to be taking it out right now. One shot is all we need. Who says this gun can't be accurate? I will not be attempting the golf ball shot, by the way. Okay, so we just got done shooting the Pietta Pepperbox. I'm running out of daylight here, so we're going to wrap things up. This gun is actually a lot of fun to shoot. Though, for lack of better words, it is the most bastardized attempt at a historical replica of all time, I think. But, I mean, it's a genius idea by Pietta. Just take a 1851 Navy frame and put in a larger arbor, drill and tap that arbor, and you got a separate gun that you could sell. So, hey, it's a lot of fun to shoot, you know. Sometimes you just gotta be like, whatever, I'm just going to enjoy shooting this gun on the range. And that's really what it's about, right? Just get out here when you have some time off, go throw some lead down range, be safe, have fun, don't complain, right? Now this gun is actually semi-accurate. Now our the way we can aim, I mean, you just point and shoot, right? But I mean, that's what I was doing, and I was actually able to hit targets. I mean, I was going about 6 inches high, maybe 2 inches left at 7-8 yards. And I think with some practice I could get it quote-unquote dialed in. I mean, 30 grains of powder, 375 round ball did a pretty good job. I wanted to leave some space in the cylinder so that the ball could travel down, you know, the barrel and pick up some velocity as it traveled down. Because if you fill it all the way to the brim, it really will have no velocity. So that's about it. I guess by rights I should have ran some birdshot through this gun, but let me tell you, if you wanted to use this as a snake, you know, a snake gun, I think you'd be better served just throwing some birdshot at the snake than shooting this thing at it, because the spread is going to be ridiculous. So that's pretty much it. If you get your hands on one of these, you won't be disappointed. Just keep your expectations low, have a good time, enjoy it, and you know, I just got to say that, so I like watching a lot of older Western movies, and I have in the past, not really lately, but in the past, and I'm a big Lee Van Cleef fan, and this gun really reminds me of some of the guns that he used and some of the other actors used in the old Sabata movies, the original Sabata. By the way, if you go to watch these movies, there was 3, 2 with Lee Van Cleef, 1 with Yul Brynner. Watch the original one with Lee Van Cleef, because the second one with Van Cleef sucked. It was so bad. But the first one was good, and very cheesy but very entertaining, and they use a lot of quirky guns like this. So go check that out if you want to see a throwback. But anyway, that just reminded me of those movies when I was shooting this gun out here today. So we're going to wrap things up. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Leave a thumbs up, comment down below, and give the channel a subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you all next time, all right? Have a good day.